Welcome to CryptoBytes, the podcast where we find today's news and information in the crypto space and break it down into bite-sized chunks. I'm your host, Rick.
And this is Rob. Thank you guys for tuning in. Do us a favor, hit that like, subscribe, share the link, ping the bell for notifications. We go live every Monday and Thursday around this time. So thank you for tuning in. Also, I don't know if you saw the price of Bitcoin, but now it's a good time to CDA in or cash average in, whatever they call it. Check out the link above, swanbitcoin.com/AGC. Sign up, start stacking, and get $10 of free Bitcoin. Pretty easy. We are stake pool operators in Cardano. Check out our stake pool, ticker AGC. All right, we got some pretty big news today revolving Cardano and some projects. There's a pretty significant update coming out at the beginning of June called the Vasil hardfork. This hardfork, a lot of DeFi, a lot of lending protocols have been waiting for this update. In fact, the Cardano DeFi Alliance has been working with IOG. They've been putting a lot of input into how this or what will be coming out of this hardfork. So will this increase the price of Cardano? I don't know. I mean, we're in a crypto winter. I think we're pretty subtle. Who knows how long it's going to
be? No. Winter is only coming. This isn't crypto winter. Calm down with that crypto winter talk. Winter is coming. It's far from crypto winter. We've all ridden these waves before. Crypto winter is when Bitcoin is sub 10K. That's crypto winter.
I like your optimism. So yeah, the Vasil hardfork is going to enable a lot of, more robustness in the Cardano ecosystem and the way that the people code smart contracts. One of the biggest, most anticipated lending protocols that is in the wings is called Liqwid Finance. So Liqwid, spelled Liqwid, they launched their roadmap and white paper last year. So they are one of the projects that received Catalyst funding. Back in November of last year, they airdropped tokens to people that were on their Discord channel, and that airdrop amounted to around $20,000 if you convert the ADA or the LQ into ADA into dollars. So $20,000 of free money essentially airdropped to quite a few people in their Discord channel. These tokens will be used to collateralize. But not only is it a governance token, but you will also gain yield on your LQ. It's basically like the lender of last resort to some of these protocols. In case someone gets liquidated, the LQ holders are there to make everyone whole, and in turn, the LQ holders will be rewarded as well. So it's a pretty unique lending platform. If you have any more, questions, go to their Discord channel. They have a pretty active community there. But I guess one of the most unique things about this project is you see a lot of projects for Cardano that might have like 10 billion, 5 billion, or even the infamous, 1 trillion tokens, the Hosky token.
1 trillion.
LQ. All that there will ever be is 21 million tokens. Yes, and they went with this fair launch model by not only releasing tokens, a small portion, 0.8% of their token to their Discord community, but the only way to earn LQ is to either provide liquidity to the lending platform or to borrow off the lending platform. So both borrowers and liquidity providers will be able to earn LQ tokens. Another thing about this platform is pretty unique is that pretty much anybody can create a lending pool as long as there is a market and a demand. Depending on the volume, it will increase the allotted LQ that will be dispersed to people that are providing liquidity or borrowing off of that pool. So the more valuable your token, I would presume that there will be more volume because people want to borrow that, do DeFi stuff, and then pay back the interest. So again, it's a pretty amazing protocol. It's very much anticipated. they've won the hearts and minds of the Cardano community by getting Catalyst funding. So I know a lot of projects might go through 2 or 3 cycles before getting.
What for funded. People that don't know what Catalyst funding is, and I would imagine our most faithful viewer here has no idea what Catalyst funding is. We in the Cardano community come together and we vote on what projects actually get funded. So we sign up, and if you have a certain amount of ADA in your possession, you have X number of votes based on that. So we vote and we say, yep, here you go. We'd like you to get some percentage of this ADA to work on your dream because we think it's going to help. And it did.
Right. It's a pretty unique mechanism that I don't think it's found on any other chain. I know Bitcoin developers, they're struggling for funding. In fact, many governments are trying to hunt them down. So they try to say anonymous or pseudo-anonymous. Developers in ETH, I don't think there's a funding mechanism for them. But especially anyone can propose a proposal for funding and a funding amount. And depending on how many votes you get, you either get funded or you won't get funded. So it's a way for the community to incentivize developers to come to Cardano and develop. So if you're one of those developers that got wiped out in Luna, well, there's a home for you in Cardano.
If you're one of those developers that got wiped out on Luna, shame on you. You should have left a while ago. The signs were there. We've been trying to say this for how long we've been running the show now? At least a couple months.
Right. So check out Cardano. Definitely check out Catalyst if you are a developer on another chain. If you're interested in getting your project funded, and if it will be launched on Cardano, come check us out. Also, okay, so that's kind of the tokenomics. 21 million tokens. They're going to be releasing tokens over 2 years, so 146 epochs, right? 5 days in each epoch, 2 years. So that's the length of the tokenomics. Of course, the LQ token is a governance token. You will get paid out DEX fees or the volume that gets generated on these markets in the form of LQ, and you can vote on the direction of the project. It's my experience that governance tokens are just fucking bullshit. So
say it like it is, Rob. Say it like it is.
Unless you're getting paid out in ADA, you're just getting a cheap token. That's not worth much. But
calling out the commies like we should have been doing a long time ago.
But it's this project. I like it. I think it's needed on Cardano. But let's move on to the next announcement here. So earlier today, Giro Wallets announced a partnership with Liqwid. They're going to integrate their DApp into their wallet. So there's a number of wallets out there. There's 2 of them that I know. Well, there's 3, but two big ones that use dApps right now. One of them is Eternal, so you can use their wallet on your desktop or phone. And if you're using it on their phone, there's a dApp market, and you can click on the dApp and launch that website and start trading NFTs or DeFi right from your phone. Giro Wallet will essentially be the same. They're going to integrate Liqwid and their dApp into their dApp library. So once again, like if you're on your phone, you can just click on the Liqwid icon or their dApp and launch platform and borrow directly on the go on your mobile phone. So it's pretty cool. To those that say there are no dApps on Cardano, you don't know what you're talking about.
I'm those people. I said there were no dApps. So trust me, guys. I'm right there with you. I'm sorry. I can't say that anywhere.
You also said there was no utility.
Trust me, I can't. Yeah, I don't know how to be gender neutral.
You also said there was no utility to Bitcoin, but we kept on telling you someone bought Bitcoin or someone bought pizza with Bitcoin, and yesterday was Bitcoin Pizza Day.
Okay.
This was a few years ago. You were
back then argue there's no utility for Bitcoin right now, but that's only because of the advent of things like smart contracts that you find on the Cardano blockchain.
Right. So we're just seeing more, utility on the Cardano ecosystem. Right. There's mobile wallets. There's dApps that you can launch from your wallet. Bitcoin doesn't really have that. Ethereum I mean, you're risking getting your wallet hacked if you use MetaMask in an inappropriate
And if
way.
you open the app the wrong time of the day, gas fees might be through the roof. Let's be real, guys.
I saw a Twitter thread and some guy downloaded some auto refresher add-on for his browser and got his wallet hacked. So it's MetaMask. There's a lot of issues there.
No, that guy deserves to get his wallet hacked. Auto refresher, come on. You're not doing that for anything but nefarious deeds.
If you haven't gotten yourself a hardware wallet, get yourself a hardware wallet. There is no excuse in today's day and age.
And that leads us to our sponsor, Ledger. Hardware wallet. Buy them.
Right. So both the Ledger and the Trezor, you can interact with Cardano smart chain contract, or the smart contract on chain.
I can hear that. Trezor Model T just added that functionality.
Right. So again, there is no excuse not to have a hardware wallet. All right. You can use Cardano smart contract.
No. There's still an excuse. Budgetary constraints. And I get it, ladies and gentlemen. I do.
When you're carrying around your life savings, hundreds of thousands of dollars, even if your life savings is thousands of dollars, I would think throwing like $200 for security is well worth it. You don't want to get robbed. Let's finish up the third part of this Liqwid project. Just launched last week. It is their Aqua Farmer NFT. It was a whitelisted mint. There's 10,000 of them. The thing that I want to highlight here, if you ever go to properties on jpeg.store and you go to tier, the legendary, the super, the rare, and the common, that's the only thing that really matters when it comes to the Liqwid protocol. Depending on which tier you have, you will get a boost in the yield.
Really? They use the boost yield?
Whether that is if you're providing liquidity or if you're borrowing. Yeah. So they start at 2% for common, 3% boost for rare, 4% for the super, 5% for legendary. And let me tell you, a lot of people paper-handed. These NFTs, they launched around, it was 44 ADA was the mint price. A lot of these commons were around 78 ADA. Their super rares were probably around 150. Now we have commons that are up to 350 ADA, and super rares are in the mid 4,000. And the legendaries, they're like 50,000. They're going for 50,000 right now. 50,000 ADA. So all you need is one to get the boost. There's no point in having more than one. It'll be based off of your highest or your rarest rank. So if you have a rare and a common, it'll just look at your rare, give you 3%. So Cool. So get your hands on one of these because Liqwid again, Catalyst funding, the community, pretty much they're in good standing with the community, and who knows, Liqwid might be a $1 trillion platform at one point, and one of these NFTs will definitely be worth it if you get them now. Not financial advice. I don't want anyone to follow into it. Do your own research. Definitely check out the Discord. Check out their Twitter link. It should be in our description below. There's a link to their Discord. Get in there. They're an active community. It's pretty much great. So, any last closing comments?
Yeah. There is something I do need you guys to FOMO into, though. That's onbitcoin.com/AGC. As well as, we all know, sometimes Bitcoin's got a little too expensive, you know. We all know this. We know some of you got ADA, or if you don't, you will. I know you will. Why don't you go ahead and stake it with us? That's ticker AGC.
Yeah, we are a low saturated stake pool, so whenever we mint the block, you will get pretty much amazing rewards. So hedge your bet, stake with us, get a lot of rewards back whenever we mint the block. Check out our socials. You can catch me at rheroes crypto. I'm pretty much the community manager. If you're looking for anything related with NFTs, check out our boy Keys at NFTs with Keys. He's also a producer today, so a big shout out to him. Thank you for making the magic happen. And with that, that's your CryptoBytes.